Today I want to answer a question that I hear a lot, and many of us, I'm sure it's in our minds, about how do I get what I need in a relationship? How do I ask for what I want? So one of the things that I know a lot of us struggle with is how to express our emotional needs. Many times we do know that people tend to think, when you think emotions and feelings, we think happy, sad, and mad. In a relationship that is going to be meaningful, a relationship that is thriving, we've got to learn to speak in deeper ways. We've got to learn to express exactly what we are looking for and what we need instead of what we do. Train yourself on the skill we call assertiveness. Assertiveness is the middle space where you think about passive, and on the other side you have aggression. Either we are aggressively asking for what we want in a relationship, or we are passively dealing with the fact that we are not getting what we want. A person who is passive, normally their thought pattern is, you should know. They feel that their partner should know. If you loved me, you would know I need this. Why do we not express openly is because of a lot of fears that we have when it comes to relationship. We have a fear of abandonment. If I speak out and I hurt your feelings, you're going to leave me. The passive person is going to either become passive aggressive, or they are going to do what we call pacifying. They become people pleasers. So I'm going to do certain things with the hope that you are going to recognize my need. If I need to spend a lot of time with you, I need you to call me. I call you a lot, hoping that you are going to learn that that is what I need. And most of the times, people are not going to hear the real message you are sending. So what you need to do is to learn to use your words. So how do you do it? Assertiveness. What is assertiveness? Assertiveness is having the ability and the courage and the grace to be able to ask for what you need. So identify what is your real need in this relationship. I need to spend more time with you. So don't go in and ask and tell your partner that you don't spend time with me. You used to spend a lot of time with me. You no longer do that. When you do that, your partner is going to feel accused. So you want to express something like, I really wish that we could spend more time together. You see the word I used? We. When we start saying I need, and when we start saying you don't, immediately we go into a fight mode. But if I say I really miss the way we used to spend a lot of time together, you allow your partner to hear your longing and why you are feeling that way. That message means you are being vulnerable to say you are a person of value and I miss being able to spend time with you. Number two, you want to be able to identify your feelings about your partner's behavior and choices. So for instance, I can say, I feel that when you do not call me when you are going to be late, I feel very anxious because I am not sure whether you are okay or whether something bad has happened to you. Instead of what we normally say, why are you late? Where are you? What are you doing? Why didn't you tell me? When you go into interrogatory mode, your partner is going to go automatically into defense mode. Learn that when you are escalated, when you are triggered and you are feeling a lot of intense emotions, especially the negative emotions, you are not going to be objective. And what is going to happen, you will go into that space of talking with your partner in self-preservation mode. And at the end of that conversation, the relationship will lose. Because none of you will be thinking about the relationship. You will only be thinking about preserving your safety. And usually this is more psychological and emotional. In order for you to ask for what you need in a relationship, get to know yourself and how you manage when you are triggered into that negative space. What are your thinking patterns? You may have some unspoken and unrevealed expectations of the relationship. Your partner isn't going to know until you have been able to open up and express. Assertiveness will help you to be able to say, when I was getting into this relationship with you, I expected that this and this is going to happen. I feel such a loss within me because it's not happening. And I was wondering, can we talk about how we can work with that? The person who is listening to that, they also need to have high levels of emotional intelligence so that they don't go into defense mode, that they can be able to say, tell me more. I am interested to hear what your expectations were. When you hear that your spouse, your partner is seeking to connect with you, see it as a positive thing, as an opportunity for your relationship to grow. Yes, it's going to have some conflict in it, but that does not mean it's a bad thing. It means that you have an opportunity to really get to know each other so that you can create the kind of relationship that both of you are feeling that is thriving and it's meeting your needs. You can turn the tide of that communication. You can be able to say, hey, when you said that, I feel triggered to be defensive, but I'm not going to defend it. I'm going to look at it as an opportunity for us to grow. However, right now, I'm not in a space where we could have objective conversation. Can we talk about this later? And please, if you ask for that, then it is your responsibility to come back and say, hey, I thought about what you asked. I have some things I would like to share with you. That is how we develop a thriving relationship, and that is how we make the effort to meet each other's needs. Most of the times we are avoiding, we are demanding, or we are attacking. So I hope this helps you, gives you a tip or two on how to develop assertiveness in order for you to get what you need from this relationship. So until I see you next time, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, share widely, and also reach out to me. I'll be glad to work with you as you desire to grow in the area of relational intelligence.